Hey everyone, I'm MrHarr, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Driftmoon. In the last episode, we got here to the East Monastery, and we did several things. We actually just mostly set up side quests, but we bought, we bought Velvet. She is actually the Queen of the Panthers. Someone had taken her, and we bought her. She has a deep hatred of Rackens, and depending on who you ask, we're either helping her or she's helping us. You know how it goes. Let's see, we talked to Annie, and then Fred the Piper. We have various side quests to do with them. But one thing that I actually forgot to do is talk to the Duller of Nomen, which we actually saved with the help of Velvet. Holy Mother Invention, I've got it. It's incredible. I only need a few minor ingredients and I can complete it. What have you got? The blueprint! You see, it's practically particulous. Is that another word I'm not pronouncing correctly? I don't know. It's been a long day. I'm tired. I'm just gonna skip it. No, the first necklace. Yes, you see. It's like a rubber sheet, lead ball, but nothing like that at all. I knew it. Holy Mother of Invention. I was right. He's jumping up and down, barely able to contain himself. So you've invented something? Inventive. I'll show you. The old lizard takes a paper and starts scribbling in strange lizard runes. After a few seconds, he shows it to you. I call it the wear around the neck luck. It's going to be magnificent. With this, everyone in the world can have equal luck. No more need for work. Food just falls into your lap by sheer luck. No more rainy days. You're just so lucky. The world will become a better place. I just only need someone to help me a bit. Perhaps you could assist me? What kind of help do you need? I need quite a bit of raw materials to finish the prototype, but the traders are tripling their prices whenever they see a racken coming. I'm afraid I will need someone to get me the ingredients. So how about it, young man? Will you help me? Yeah, tell me what you need. This is a fantastic news. If we can get this ready, you can be the first to test it. Two alternatives to my recipe. Either need 10 thank you pearls, 10 units of firepower, and then I need 20 units of ooze slime or 20 pieces of green salt. It looks like we don't have 10 units of firepower. Let's actually look at that. That's not the right thing. Okay. So we have enough ooze slime. We'll probably use that. And then what do you need? Thank you pearls. I think we'll just buy 3 more fire powder. Because we do use our thank you pearl to summon our stone giant. Let's see, where are we? Do you have fire powder, right? Yeah. How many? I want 148. I guess that's not horrible. Oh well. What do you use fire powder in? Man of mine. Fire. I think that is it, unless I'm just missing something really obvious. But whatever. Okay. I have 10 fire powder, very potent, and we have ooze slime. Good idea. Have you ever thought about carrying this slime in some sort of container? Just an idea. Nah, it's fine. Holy Mother Invention, that's all the ingredients. I better get started. The old lizard starts his work immediately, and within minutes, he's done. Finished. He hands you a small pennant. Wear it for at least 10 years and then report back to me with your findings. And finally, please keep a detailed log of your luck. And I guess that's about it. Can't stand around chatting. I've got an order for a kind of war machine that can throw a man up into the air on top of enemy castle walls. He turns away hurriedly, then quickly turns back. Almost forgot to say this. Good luck. Thanks. Goodbye. So now we have the wear around the neck luck. Invented by this guy, and it increases our critical hit chance by 50%, so we're definitely going to be using that. But now that we're done with that, okay, let's talk to Clegg. Blessings to thee, traveler. I am Clegg. You have come at a most unfortunate time. Our abbey is now closed to visitors. If you have no new information pertaining to the crimes committed within these walls, I must ask you to turn back. Take a look at this letter. Well, actually, let's look at the letter just in case. Letter to Hiss. The gem you delivered for the monastery was a fake. So yeah, we'll figure that out. Okay, take a look at this letter. Reads the letter for a long time, obviously having trouble to understanding the words. This is grave news. The abbot must be notified immediately. He turns to the door and yells loudly, "Lord Abbot, a man to see you." He turns to you. I cannot leave my post, so you must go inside and take the letter to the abbot. I hope he heard me. Yeah, I hope he did too. Okay, look, there's that bird again. Oh, that's an abbot. Oh. It's kind of a creepy portrait for an abbot. Anyway, I'm Abbot Fern. What's all this about? Gorn had a letter which mentioned your missing gem. News travels fast, I see. May I see the letter? I have it right here. The abbot reads the letter quickly. This is grave news indeed. It is most fortunate that you came to me with this information. I have a proposition for you. You are an outsider to my abbot, and you could help us discreetly. Are you sure? You just said no one. The guy out there said no one's allowed in, and you're gonna. I'm an outsider in the whatever, never mind. You may have heard the strange things going on here. Our most sacred relic, the gem of Search? Wait, TS like tsunami? Search? I guess it's Search. Has been lost. I have jailed Brother Leo, one of the suspects of the crime. He has given a partial confession, but the gem is nowhere to be found. You see, none of my monks are fit to investigate this matter. There's Wilson, who must find the key to the library. Sherman is only fit for doing inventory, and Clegg is our gatekeeper and cannot be removed from the gate. William is new, and he's under a vow of silence at the moment. Yeah, actually, William is who we're going to help Annie with. Young Leo had to be locked up in a penitentiary. He is probably guilty of collaborating with my prime suspect, Paul the librarian, who's disappeared and locked up the library. Brother Winekeeper has vanished some days after Paul did. My investigations are at a deadlock. Nobody seems to know anything about the crime. I would ask you, as an outsider, to see if you could aid us. The gem must be returned. It has been in the monastery for 1,000 years. I'll help you. This is most fortunate news. May your search be a success. If you find anything, please come to me to discuss further actions. I suggest the first thing to do would be question the suspect in the penitentiary cells at the East Wing. I will be at my office if you need me. Good luck, son. My son. We're gonna go to the West Wing first instead of the East Wing. I'm sure he doesn't mind us eating the bushes. Actually, the first thing that we'll do is go ahead and talk to Wislam. Take a look at the door. The abbot ordered me to find a way to open it, but there's no lock, just a large round slot on the front. This is even harder than cracking a coconut. Who are you? Me, I'm Wislam. I used to be our cook, a fine cook I was. I'm supposed to be the new librarian with Paul gone. He vanished one day. He seemed alright to me. Okay. Maybe the door doesn't open with a key, but rather some other object. That's what I said. If you put a large slot, it might open the door. In all the years Paul was a librarian, he never closed the door, so we don't know what the key looks like. Don't want to stand here, think of a way to open a door. I tell you, the man has gone a bit bonkers lately. He used to be a jolly old guy, but now he's always giving us order with a face red as a beet. The thing is about all these people, you can ask who's guilty of the gem theft, and basically this comes up. I'm not going to be going through this. Basically, well, I'll kind of explain the characters as they come along. He's been assigned to try and open the store, which it's locked, obviously. So yeah, let's go ahead and go through here. Everyone has rooms, as you might imagine, for sleeping and whatnot. The thing is, all of these beds can be moved, and they're slow. And of course, we're gonna come in here and take stuff because it's probably all right. And all these beds can be moved, and some of them have stuff under them. So there are a lot of cuts. That's why I'm looking for stuff under the beds. I think there are some silver feathers and some coins under there. But before we do that, let's look at the Legend of Deathfly Caverns by R.U. Rowling. Wonder where that name came from. A good while ago, in a land very far away, there's a wizard named Tobias. He faced the Dark King in a battle and was proven very mighty wizard indeed, and he escaped with his life, but not with his hearing. For many years, Tobias walked Driftmoon, unable to work his wizardly profession, for he could no longer hear the exact pronunciation of his own magic words. But one day, he met a traveler who claimed to be from the future. So a wizard named Tobias and a traveler from the future. Wonder who that could be. The traveler took pity on poor Tobias, and with his futuristic technology took an ordinary seashell from the beach and banged it with a tiny hammer. Wearing his new hearing aid, Tobias could hear a whisper from a distance of 20 driftlongs. I don't know how long a driftlong is. The old wizard, who was known throughout Driftmoon for his strange sarcastic humor, named the Seashell of Death. Word of the seashell got around, and many a night did Tobias spend protecting his hearing aid from thieves. Some wanted to spy on kings, gain power of them, wanted to hear what people were saying behind their back, discovered some of the most persistent burglars, in fact misheard the official name of the Seashell of Death, and were trying to get their hands on an imaginary lethal weapon called the Seashell of Death. Upon realizing this, suggested the crooks have their hearing checked. Fearing that his death, the hearing aid after his death, the hearing aid would be used for evil, sought a safe place to hide his powerful seashell, thus that the Deathfly Caverns were created. In the caverns there was carved a special echoing chamber where the sounds of the nearby desert called the Desert would echo and loop, protecting the shell from harm with deadly rays from outer space. Outer space equals the space outside the cavern. Yeah. Oh, and we got a new area, which is the Deathfly Caverns. We'll actually be going there if we have enough time this episode. I feel like this is going to be a long episode, so just bear with me. Alright, so here in the kitchen dining area, I guess that's all the food that was on the table. I think that there's something under one of these chairs. That's just the something. I haven't mentioned this before. I find this kind of thing interesting that you can interact with some things, and there's the last one you check, and we can actually like move things around, and there are things hidden under there. Okay, Sherman. Sherman, I'm just taking inventory. New man. One new man. Check. He makes a note in his clipboard. So Sherman is the guy doing the inventory. How's the inventory going? Looks like we have 14 barrels of wine, about 100 roaches, several years worth of candles, but only a few rations of actual food. The food I just ate. We'll have to buy some more from the square, but only if we find the alms money. Where's alms money? I asked Leo to transport 200 gold pieces to the abbot for safekeeping, but for some reason the money never made it to him. He claims he delivered the money, but the abbot claims he never received it. It's very strange, and I don't know who to believe. The abbot most obviously knows best, and it has locked Leo up for the crime. Let's see. We can give 200 gold pieces to him, but we can actually find the alms money. So, do you like? Yeah. Okay. Well, we can find the alms money, and we'll actually be finding that later. So we don't really need to pay him. I guess if you can, go for it. Oh, if you want to, go for it. Here's the silver feather. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything under that cauldron. Let's go on to these next rooms. I don't think that there's anything as interesting as the poetry. That's interesting. I'll drag this bed out real quick. Oh, there is something. A coin. Oh well, every bit helps. Poetry by Whistler. Poetry by Chef Old Mayonnaise Wilson. Cabbages are complicated, maybe slightly overrated. Onions are very good and greatly enhance any food. Good food? I don't know. Come here, bird, and have a carrot, if you'd like to be my parrot. A lettuce pillow I will give to thee, and each day I'll let you fly free. My favorite breakfast is carrot porridge. It's great for a change and delightfully orange. For lunch I would rather have spinach stew, provides you with strength and a wonderful hue. More peas, please, and the slimy sleaze. I do enjoy my vegetables, all fresh and without chemicals, said the little snail as he wagged his tail. Then he wagged his tail. Interesting. I really like all the random little bits and stuff in this game. I think that there is... I know this isn't the last thing. At least I don't think it is. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's just another thing. How many times have I said thing in the last, like, 20 seconds? Alright, looks like another... Oh, ancient coin. I wonder if the last coin was an ancient coin. Oh well. I don't think we could reach that candle very easily. Come on, you can do it, I believe. Kind of. And what's in the cabinet? Death cap. Just gonna drag this bed, see what's in, or if anything is under here. It doesn't look like it. Okay, and I believe that there is a silver feather. Oh, right there. In here. Let's just turn on these candles for no reason. I don't think that you can move this. Oh, I guess you can move the bed a little bit over here. Oh, looks like that's about as far as you can move it. Oh well. Let's go in here, and there is a silver feather up here. And I believe that's all that's in this area. Candle, yeah. Let's talk to the silent monk. The monk looks at you with a finger on his lips. Who are you? The monk he shakes his head and puts a finger to his lips. Have you made a vow of silence? The monk nods with a sad look in his eyes, but he seems content to you understood the gesture. Why have you made a vow of silence? He writes the word Annie in the dust on the floor, then he points to the monastery's exit. This Annie must be outside the monastery. We know this. Annie is the one who told us about it. I have a delivery to you from Annie. The monk is clearly surprised. He nods at you and looks at you questioningly. I was asked to give this necklace to you. Annie said she wishes you all the best, even though things didn't end on a good note between the two of you. William carefully picks up the necklace you are offering him. Then he looks at it for the longest time, raises his eyes towards you. They are filled with tears. Annie thought you would be happy to receive your old family heirloom, but you don't look too happy to me. What's wrong? William slowly shakes his head. He fishes for a while in his pockets and hands you a letter. William, it pains me to... Let's start over. William, it pains my heart to tell you this. I have come to realize I do not really love you. I never have, and I never will. I have fallen in love with Fred the Piper. To let you know I'm serious, I'm returning my promise ring with this letter. I cannot bear to tell you this face to face. If you love me, I ask you, please don't come looking for me. But don't even write. It wouldn't change my mind, but would only hurt you more. In my heart, I believe you should become a monk and join the East Monastery today. It would help your heart to heal, and would serve the Maker, and you would serve the Maker well. Sincerely, Annie. William waits for your reaction. I have to borrow this letter and talk to Annie. Okay? So if you aren't aware, last episode Annie gave us a letter that is very similar to that, only it was supposedly from William saying that they shouldn't be together. Let's turn this torch off. So let's talk to Annie about this. Hello, Harrison. Did you find William and give him the necklace? Yes, he's given a vow of silence, but surprisingly, here, showed me this letter. Yeah, okay. As she starts reading the letter, Annie looks completely stunned. Then her expression turns to anger and finally to hope. I never wrote that letter. Someone is playing evil tricks on us. She thinks for a while, then scribbles a quick note, her cheeks glowing with excitement, and hands it over to you. Harrison, please take this letter to William. It'll explain everything to him. Dearest Willie, I do love you, my dearest Willie. Someone has been conspiring against us and has written false letters to each of us. Harrison just brought me a terrible false letter, which someone had written to you in my name. I never wrote you that letter. There could never be a place in my heart for another man. For our love is pure, a gift from the sacred heart of our Maker. Yours forever, Annie. Oh, well, everything's gonna turn out for the best, I hope. Dude, why are you walking like that? Come back. Never mind, hang on. I think that we need to talk to this guy. And you were just running away from us. Abbott walks towards you with a broad smile on his bearded lips. I have the most fortunate news, my friend. I have finally been able to make the novice monk William talk. He has revealed that the missing winekeeper was about to visit the monastery's ancient crypt, which was sealed hundreds of years ago. Paul must have broken the seal, and who knows what evil he has let out. So now we have a new area, the crypt, which we'll spend like an episode and a half at, or give or take. I've already ordered William to see if he can find the missing brother winekeeper and the library key he was trying to hide. You should go in and after William and see if he is still alive, but it is a day's journey from here. I will mark the location on your map. Best of luck to you, my son. Hey, hold on a minute. This monastery only has one exit, and I came here straight from Manning. How did William manage to leave without me seeing him? You must have simply been looking the other way, my friend. I swear, some people will see a conspiracy everywhere. The old abbot laughs coldly. But even with this amazing skills of invisibility, William may need your help in your crypt. Right, I'm going. Right. Well, actually, no, we're not. Not yet. We still need to explore the East Wing and do a few other things. Hey, Sherman. This apparently is the candle room. I have a feeling there's a goldfish. That's the one we need to find. Why am I not? I'm just turning it off and on the same candle. Of course, we have all these candles. I feel like we need to turn all of them on for no reason, but torch, candle, oil burner, cabinet, and stuff. Okay, another candle. Is there anything under this chair? Come on. It doesn't look. Oh, barrel of fat. That's nice. It doesn't look like it. Oh, candle. No. I thought I saw that stone looked like something under there. Never mind. Alright, so now we are in the wine room. Oh, yeah, we got our fish senses there for a second. These barrels, thankfully these big barrels are easy to move, but what we want to do is, if we can actually, do we need to move all these back? This is going to take a while. Just a second. Okay, let's try this now. There's a spider web back here. We'll be fine. We're just fighting Athog. And thanks, Fizz. Oh, I guess we were fighting some other spider. Not too important. But now we're done. Let's turn on a torch because it's more consistent than Fizz. And look, it's the alms box. And 200 coins. I guess they don't need the actual box or something. I don't know. Now what we're gonna do, you know what? It may be quicker to go around than to just shove our way through here. And we need to pull these out anyway. I forget where it is though. Or which one oh, there, silver feather. Okay. This might be a quicker way out. I don't know. This is just kind of iffy if you're speed running. I don't know. Okay, where is Sherman? P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. I hope I said that right. Otherwise, I just shamed myself in front of the internet. Okay, hey, Sherman. I found the missing alms money. Here is 200 gold pieces. What a splendid surprise! I never thought I'd see. Oh, karma. I never thought to see this money again. Thank you, Harrison. You've our eternal gratitude. And as the head treasurer of the monastery, I believe I'm making the right decision if I offer you our monetary support. Thus, as a thank for your noble gesture and a support for a worthy cause, we will donate half the alms to you, Harrison. Please keep this money, 100 coins. Use them well for the glory of our good Maker. And now I must be off in order to order food supplies. Bye, Sherman. Alright, so now we're making some good money. We just made 100 coins by dragging some wine stuff or wine barrels around and fighting some spiders. So now we're gonna go over here and visit with Leo. The door is locked, by the way. I guess I should have said that. On the other side of the door, you can hear the sound of spitting. You're the new man working for the abbot. You'll get nowhere Nothing out of me, you traitor. The voice belongs to a young man, but it sounds very hoarse, as he hasn't had a drink of water for days. Who are you? I am Leo, the candlemaker, a faithful servant of the true master. What are you accused of? Oh, you want to know that? I'm here under arrest for conspiracy and theft, and rightly so. Yes, I admit it. We hid the librarian's key. No one can get to the library now, but I was nowhere near that gem of spirits when it was stolen. Why did you hide the key? Paul told me to hide the key. Oh yes, they drove Paul the librarian into exile, a mighty man in the service of the master. But they couldn't get one little key from him because we hid it. The secret knowledge of the library remains ours. And where did you hide it? I spit in your face, henchman. No one will know. We'll find the key. Go tell your precious abbot that. What do you think of this? We don't need to know that. Are you the same brother Leo that's transcribed and edited Hogpuff's famous book, The Biggish Book of Monsters? It's been a big help to me. Thanks. Of course I am, and what a strange process it was working with that muscle man. Would you believe that he kept constantly checking his face in a shiny mirror, and his sword had a secret stash for a comb and a tiny bottle of hair gel? That doesn't surprise me at all. Leo seems to remember his doubts about you. But if you think that little piece of information is enough to make me trust you, you couldn't be more mistaken. This is getting nowhere. Bye. Okay, where? Oh, goldfish. Found a goldfish. It was in here. And armor. Not armor. So, like, our overall armor? We don't have a stat for that, do we? Oh, well. I guess we do have that. So that's nice. Anyway. Actually, I think that I would have liked to actually go to Deathfly Caverns, but I'm thinking we can do that next episode. Actually, I take that back. There's one thing I want to do before we go. We can go into... Well, hang on. I think there's some stuff in here. Is this bad to be taking stuff out of here? I feel like it is. And where it is? Oh, we don't need to go in there. Oh, we can go in there later, probably next episode. I'm gonna go in here and take the silver feather. Oh, I guess we'll take everything. Whatever. Insect. Okay. That's all we really need in there. At least for now. Oh, it's my cousin Liz, or what's left of her. Did you see that? Was that was Fizz's cousin that was dead there? Oh, that's sad. Okay, so I think it's G that we want to press. Yep. As you stare down into the darkness of the organ pipe, you see a small shape moving inside. Chirp, chirp, I'm singing in the pipe. It looks like a small bird is nesting inside the pipe and singing industriously. Alright, who's in there? Chirp, chirp, 'tis me you have stirred. I'm just the bird. I'm just called the bird. La la. Listen, bird, it's actually don't really need that. Yeah, I just leave for a few minutes. Chirp, chirp, I'm not leaving. You'll better be believing la 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 unless you can get my old home back. What happened to your old home? And please stop singing. Alright, I'll stop for a moment, but if it means that much to you. I used to live in the church courtyard in a turtle shell, but one day I was out getting some takeout fish and singing to the chicks. I came back to my home, my lovely turtle shell had disappeared. The only thing I've ever heard of it since is from a pigeon. He said he saw a man carrying the shell somewhere outside the monastery. Block, would you believe that? Then one of the monks came, a big one carrying a book and a long staff, comes and brings me here, saying this is the perfect home for me. But it's not. Every other day they're playing the organ and I have to listen to their awful wailing. The bird coughs. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. That was a horrible cough. Please find my old home. I promise to leave this pipe the moment you do. Guess what we have in our inventory? It is a turtle helmet. Okay, bird. I found your old home, bird. You hold out the helmet. Thank you, kind human. I am in your eternal gratitude. The bird climbs up the pipe. Come on. The bird jumps out of the pipe and you are blinded by a silver light. When you are finally able to open your eyes, the bird has vanished. But where did it go? As you look under the helmet in your hands, you notice its color has changed. Now a shiny silvery color. You look everywhere, but the bird is nowhere to be found. Huh. That's weird. So now we have the silver turtle helmet, and we have agility +2 and armor +4. As if we didn't already have enough agility. So we're actually not going to be wearing our, where is that? Our thorn circlet. We're not going to be doing that. Well, actually, let me look at what stats it does. It lowers our overall health, ups our intelligence to, I guess I could just look at this, but whatever. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then we do get more speed, so that's always nice. I guess we'll sell this somewhere or something like that. Anyway, why? Oh, you can put things in different areas. I didn't realize that. Cool. Not that that's horribly useful, but whatever. Okay, but I think that is about it for this episode. It's been going on a long time. I'm sorry about that. I'll try to make this quick. Thank you guys for watching. You're awesome. You're doing awesome. You want to comment and subscribe and all that stuff. Next episode we will be going, probably first off, first off, we'll be going to Deathfly Caverns, getting stuff done there, then starting on the crypt, probably getting at least halfway through it or so. So until then, I hope you guys have an awesome day, /night, /morning, /evening, / whatever other vaguely specific time there is. And I think that is about it. So, see ya!